Welcome back, students. So now we have seen the definition of GNF. Let's see how to solve a problem for this GNF. Convert the following grammar into GNF. S produces AB1 or 0, A produces 00A or B, B produces 1A 1. So the steps say the given grammar has to be in CNF. For the grammar to be in CNF, it should be already simplified grammar. Means the grammar should be free from unit productions, the grammar should be free from epsilon productions, the grammar should not be having any useless productions. That simplified grammar we will take and then we will convert into CNF. The grammar in CNF will be converted to the GNF. That is the process. So now let us look at this. A produces B. The first thing, S produces AB. So we have A and B as the productions. Now A produces B. To start with, there are no epsilon productions, but there is a unit production, this. What is the B production? B produces 1A1. So in place of this B, we are putting the actual B production. So A becomes 00A or 1A1. Now look at this. The resulting grammar is S produces AB1 or 0, A produces 00A or 1A1, B produces 1A1. Now we will consider this grammar and convert this into CNF. So now there is a terminal here, that is 1 is a terminal, 0 is a terminal. I will introduce two new variables A0 and A1 so that A0 produces 0, A1 produces 1. Now this production becomes S produces AB, 1 is A1, or the 0 keep it as it is because it is already in the GNF form. A produces these two zeros we will replace by A0 and A0, then keep this A as it is, 1 would be A1. So 1A1 becomes A1 A1. Now come to the B production. B produces 1A A1. This is A1, this is again A1. So B would be A1 A1. This is the resulting grammar. Again there are three variables, so the grammar is not in CNF. We can take any two productions, either AB or BA1. I have taken the next two productions. I have combined these two here, and here I have taken A0 A0, here I have taken A1 A. So now S produces A. For this BA1, I have introduced one new variable D1. So S produces AD1 or 0. A produces, for this A0 A0, I have introduced a variable D2. So this would be D2A. A would be D2A. A1A, for this I have taken a new variable D3. So A produces D3A1. D3A1. What is B? B produces, for A1A, I have already taken D3. So B is D3A1. Now look at the grammar. This is in CNF form. S produces, there are two variables, this is one terminal, two variables, two variables, two variables, two variables, two variables, two variables. So here it is SAB D1, D3, D2, D3, and I had A0, A1 also. So let me write A0 produces 0, A1 produces 1. So let me fit in here. After SAB, I had A0, A1, then I have D1, D2, D3. Now we will have to rename the variables in terms of A1, A2, A3, so on. So now what is S? Yes, A, B, then I have A0, I have A1, then D1, D2, D3. So these are the variables. Yes, A, B, A0, A1, D1, D2, D3. I have taken the variables in the same order as we have introduced. SAB were originally given, A0, A1 we introduced later, D1, D2, D3 we introduced in the next phase. So I have taken in the same order. Now let me call S as A1, A as A2, B as A3, A0 is A4, A1 is A5, D1 is A6, D2 is A7, D3 is A8. So I got 8 different variables. Now let's see what happens to the given productions. S produces. So A1 produces, S produces AD1. What is A? A2. What is D1? A6. A2, A6 or 0. A produces. A is A2. So I can write the left hand side SAB D, that is A0, A1, which would be A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. So what is A2? A2 is A produces D2A. What is D2? D2 is A7. What is A? A2. So D2A is A7, A is A2. A7, A2 or D3A1. D3A1. What is D3? A8. What is A1? A5. A5. Now B is A3. B produces D3A1. So D3 is A8. D3 B produces D3A1. A1 is A5. Now what is this A4? A4 is A0. A0 produces 0. What is A5? A5 is A1. A1 produces 1. A1 produces 1. What is A6? A6 is D1. D1 produces BA1. So D1 is A6. A6 produces BA1. So B is A3. A1 would be A5. Now A7 means D2. D2 produces A0, A0. What is A0? A0 is A4. Then D3 is A8. A8 produces A1A. A1 is A5. A is A2. Okay. So now we have renamed all the variables in terms of A. So we have got A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. In this A4 produces 0. These two productions are already in GNF. So, is there any production starting with this A4 or A5? We can bring them to GNF form. Okay, so now A4 produces 0, A5 produces 1. These two are in GNF. I can see A5 here, I can see A4 here. So, I can consider A7. So, A7 is A4, A4. For A4 I can put the value A7 produces, A4 is what? 0, 0, A4. So, this A7 came in GNF because GNF, what does GNF say? GNF says A produces A alpha. So, it should be having a one terminal followed by any number of variables is fine because alpha belongs to V star. Okay. So, if we have any production, if we have a terminal to start with followed by any number of variables, then the production will be in GNF. So, now we got one terminal followed by a variable. So, A7 is in GNF. Now, let us see A8. Let us consider A8. So, A8 produces A5, A2. So, A8 produces what is A5? A5 is 1, A2. So, A8 also we got in GNF. So, this we got in GNF, this we got in GNF, this is already in GNF. Now, do we have A8 anywhere? Yes, we have in A3. So, consider A3. We will just do substitution and we will see whether we can bring the productions to GNF. We will just use this method repeatedly as the procedure says. So, I could have brought this also because A7 and A8 they are already in GNF. I will substitute these in the other productions and bring them to the GNF form. So, now let me consider A3. A3 is what? A3 produces A8, A5. A8, A5. What is A8? A8 is 1, A2. It is already given. A8 is 1, A2. A5 I will keep it as it is. So, A3 also we got in GNF now. A3 is 1, A2, A5. Now, whatever productions I get in GNF, let me go on writing them. So, this is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. So, A4 is in GNF, A5 produces 1. I got A7 is 0, A4, A7, A8 is 1, A2, 1, A2, A3 is 1, A2, A5, 1, A2, A5. Now, we got A3 also. So, A2, this we can't get because A2 is still not obtained. Can we get A2? A7 is obtained. A8 is also got. So, we can try A2. What about A6? A6, A3 is got. So, we can check A6, we can finish it off. So, let us go to A6. So, let us consider A6. What is A6? A6 is A6 produces A3, A5. A3, A5. So, A6 produces, what is A3? A3 is 1, A2, A5. So this is A3 is 1, A2, A5. This A5 keep it as it is. So A6 is one terminal followed by variables. So this is also in GNF now. So 1, A2, A5, A5. So 1, A2, A5 and then A5. A6 also in GNF now. So now we need to get A1 and A2. So let us take A1. So let us take A1. A1 produces A2, A6 or 0. A1 produces A2, A6. So A1 produces A2, A6 or 0. This 0, it is already in GNF. So what we have to say is A2. A2 do we have? If we don't have, then again no, we don't have A2. So we will have to finish A2 first. So let me take A2. Let me write it this side. A2 would be A7, A2 or A8, A5, A2. A2 produces A7, A2 or A8, A5. What is A7? A2 produces A7 is 0, A4. So 0, A4, this A2 or what is A8? 1, A2. 1, A2, A5. So we got the value. This is in GNF. There is one terminal variables. So this has come to GNF. What is A2? 0, A4, A2 or 1, A2, A5. So now A2 also is in GNF. Now we will have to see A1. What is A1? A1 is A2, A6 or 0. So A1 is A2, A6 or 0. Now we got the value for A2. So what is A2? A2 is 0, A4, A2, 0, A4, A2 or 1, A2, A5. This is A2, A6 or 0. So A1 produces A2, A6, 0, A4, A2, A6 or 1, A2, A5, A6 or 0. Now this A1 is in GNF. So the final grammar is given by G equals V1, T1, P1, S, where the variables are A1, A2, A3, so on up to A8. The terminals are 0 and 1. The productions are A1 through A8. This is what we got, and A1 is the start symbol. So hence the given grammar is in GNF. Thank you.